Hello Mechwarriors, how is it going? Welcome to your daily dose of Mechwarrior Online. Today I'm playing the Darkdeath. It's the assassin hero, and I just wanted to play something that is fast, that is mobile, that can skirmish a bit, and the Darkdeath has a very nice feature, which is an ECM. So therefore we are playing it today, and I have an SRM6 medium laser loadout today. So it basically plays like the X5, the Cicada hero, but again we have an ECM and we have the access to jump jets that makes the mech more mobile, and you can play more hit and run style like with the X5. X5 of course has a bit more firepower, but I think I like this more. After playing a bunch of games, I really like this loadout here. Now I'm having an XL Engine 300 here, and that makes the mech really fast. 130 kph is quite a bit, and I've got 3 tons of ammo, and as you can see all of the slots I used, and I had to strip down the arms a bit. I mainly used them as the shield anyway, so there are no weapons in there, so it's not a big problem. But yeah, we have a solid firepower of 35. Unfortunately, no place or no space, no weight for Artemis here, but we can work around that with skill. So my skill tree looks like this. I invested a little bit into the firepower tree. I wanted to get all the green nodes here, the missile spread of course, the high explosive, and the missile rack, because you will run out of ammo. It is just a thing in this build. I have 3 tons for 2 SRM6s, which might be enough, but having the missile rack on top of that is kind of mandatory, because when you lose your SRM6s, or when you lose the ammo, or when you have used all of the ammo for your SRM6s, you are down to 2 medium lasers, and then your damage output, it will drop so significantly. It will drop to 10 damage with every shot, and you are kind of helpless then. So it's not that much anymore. I took 2 laser duration skills here because they were easily accessible, so I wanted to go down to this missile spread node anyway, and therefore it was only a little investment going over to this one and this one. There's another one over here that you can take. I think it's valuable, but I didn't really know what to drop here, so therefore I skipped it at this point. My survivability tree looks like this. We got a bit of armor quirks here on the Darkdeath, and therefore I wanted to amplify them. As you can see, we got in the center torso +9, left torso +8, and so on and so on. That makes the mech reasonably tanky, I would say. So we have a medium mech that plays basically like a light mech, and we have a good amount of armor on that, and therefore I went down to the left side here, because this is the side where the most armor skills are in here. We got 1 over here, 2 down here, and some over here. So this is the way you get the most armor with the least point investment, and I think this is relatively reasonable. Also I went for speed tweak and anchor turn because I want to take sharp corners, I want to play a hit and run style, and therefore I kind of need that. And again, anchor turn is really handy when you want to get out of a situation again, when you just want to turn around because you messed up your positioning and then run. Therefore the anchor turn here. Also I took a bit of jump jet skills today because I just wanted to try them out. I have 3 jump jets in my build, and yeah, why not take some of these? And they are very handy, I have to say. So this is one of the first builds where I tried these nodes, and I really like them. I only went for event calibration because I wanted to have a longer burn time for the jump jets, being able to use them longer, and not too much for the vectoring. Because this only gives you a bit of forward thrust. With a bit, I mean a lot, but I just wanted to go up instead of forward. And of course I took the lift speed because it helps getting high. It may come out wrong, but yeah, getting high fast. A little bit of cool run, but I'm actually a bit on the fence on that, because the cooling management or the heat management is already very good. So I'm not really sure if you need that. Maybe you could ditch this whole tree here and put it into firepower, because this is what the build lacks a bit. But having 2 cool run nodes is quite nice to have here. So again, a bit on the fence on that. So this is, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 7 nodes that you could invest otherwise probably. Also I took the ECM here. Enhanced ECM, and a bit of radar deprivation. I didn't know what really took me, got me taking this here. Maybe it was just a relic where I tried to build without radar deprivation. So this is again an optional node, but at the moment I just have it here. So this is again, I just realized that I screwed up with that one here. And 1 consumable slot that I invested in a UAV and a cool shot here, as you can see, advanced UAV, cool shot 18, and that's the build. Yeah, this is one of my pre-recorded games here. I wish you all a lot of fun in that. If you missed the announcement before that, I'm on vacation right now, so there will be no live content coming up on Twitch for the next 2 weeks, where I upload the video, not where you probably watch it, but anyway, I'm back on the Sunday, the 23rd of July, and we will have community drops there, and I hope to see a lot of you there already. So, yeah, that's it, and I hope you have a lot of fun in the games that are coming, and now it's time to hit the battlefield. Alright, first game of the day, we are playing Skirmish on the Crimson Strait, and we have kind of a tunnel situation, as you can see. So I'm going for a drive-by shooting here. I just wanted to get out some damage without receiving something. And yeah, this is a viable strategy if you are light mech. Make sure that you don't block your teammates though. When you're doing something like this, just yeah, make sure that you are not stopping in the middle of the tunnel here. And don't block your teammates like this crab here. So I backed up, I wanted to go in, but I saw that the crab wanted to get out of the situation, and therefore I went back. Now, we committed to the push now, and what's important when you are tunnel pushing, of course, don't stop moving, especially as light and medium mechs. I just did a little pause here and I instantly regretted, and I remembered that I shouldn't just stand there and instead push through. And what I'm doing here is I'm committing to that Nova. I try to get the kill. I hesitate for a while, but then I was like, okay, I have ECM, I've got my UAV, let's make use of that. So I pushed out, I dropped my UAV, I wanted to give my team in the tunnel some intel to what's going on outside. And then I see that there is a guy on the right. And I see that's an assault mech and he seems to be alone, and this is my perfect assassination target. So what I want to do here is I want to harass the hell out of him, just because I want his firepower off the battlefield. As you can see, he has a lot of LRMs and medium pulse lasers, and yeah, that guy, that mauler here, is not even a threat. So I try to stay behind him, and as soon as he realized that he's getting backstabbed, he tries to get his ass to the wall, and this is a smart move. I tried to jump above him, but I didn't have enough forward velocity to get completely over him, and as soon as I see that he dropped an artillery strike, I try to block him so that he is getting shot by his own shells, and it kind of worked out here. So he gets a little bit of damage from his artillery strike, and here comes the second jump. I did a bit of too much velocity now, and yeah, problem is that he kind of twisted towards it, but I got back up, he turned around, and I was able to kill him from behind eventually. So that was a nice help here from my team. But actually, I was pretty fine there. I could have done that forever, and I just bound him to that spot, and he couldn't fire his main weapons at all. So that was a good trade-off. I invested only an assassin against a mauler, and yeah, I took him out of the fight for a while. Now I see that we got a Timberwolf, and again, we are just going for the backstabbing here. I'm in a perfect spot for doing that, especially when I'm so close. My SRMs won't spread the damage that much, and we take him out from behind very, very easily here. Now it's 6-4, it's not really decided, and we need to continue applying pressure now. So this is important. When you have the advantage, push that advantage so that you win the game. And as you can see, the enemies are falling one by one now. They can't come back from this moment. We have 8 kills, they have 4. And again, I try to stay in the backs of the enemies because I have the mobility to do so. Unfortunately, I screw up my missile shot here, it went wild, and now I'm out of ammo and I only have 2 medium lasers left. So my damage potential dropped to 10 damage each shot, and that is basically nothing anymore, but still, we have 10 damage that we can apply to the enemy's component, especially on the linebacker, which doesn't have too much structure. It is very, very valuable to, you know, take out the side torso. So linebackers rely mostly on armor, and if you see a side torso or a component, any component on a linebacker that is open, just try to go for it, even if you only have 2 medium lasers. And that's basically the brawl here. So we have a Locust running around which tries to avoid all of our fire, and therefore I'm skipping fast forward a bit so that we can see the end score. Alright, 711 damage, I got 2 kills, I got 8 assists, and 2 kills damage dealt, and 2 components destroyed. That was a pretty solid round for the first game. We're going over to the next one right now. So this time we are playing HPG Manifold and we are playing Assault, and I see that there's a crab which is falling behind so hard, and I have the mobility to actually fight him, and therefore I am going for it. So I have a lot of teammates around, and I'm trying to call for help here, and as you can see, that crab is so out of position. His teammates are just running from the enemy firing line. The crab can't catch up, and what I'm doing is just yeah, pounding my missiles in him and the medium lasers on top of that. Always go for legs on crab. crabs if you see a crab, because the legs are the weak spots. It's very easy to splash the damage in the torso with a crab. And yeah, if you just target the legs, then it's not even a problem. The crab is leg now, it's only one leg left, and I don't commit to the kill because I see that there is a more scary target right in front of me. We have a Gauss PPC Mauler, and I want to get him down as fast as possible. If he gets to get back to second line, if he gets to regroup, it is still a threat on the battlefield, even if he has lost a lot of armor, and therefore it was my highest priority to take that Mauler down. Again, because he was just so scary. Light Mech on the right side, I ignore him because I think we should go for the big targets first, and this is kind of my mentality. If you have scary targets around, go for them. Problem is, I overextend a lot here, so I see that everybody is around, every single enemy, and I desperately try to get to a piece of cover here. I see that everything is already taken and I need to regroup again, I need to get back. The good thing about this is we drove them back so hard, so we kind of kept up the momentum that we had. We got 2 very early kills and the enemy was scared and they tried to run, and my maneuver here, maybe it scared them off even more, and as you can see, they scattered so hard. Some of them went below, some of them went on top, and as a result we could just go in and commit to the kills to separated groups now. I called out that we should go to the basement, and I got a lot of follow-up here. We are just dealing with that arrow, which has an XL engine, and yeah, that one was taken down so fast. And we are just continuing the murder ball from this spot out. So again, the problem is that the enemy is scattered because they got scared, and they couldn't regroup in time. The worst thing that we could have done was just taking it slow now. So what we do here is we keep up the pressure, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Just do that. When you have such a momentum, just push it to the limit. Just try to get the kills and don't let the enemy come back and regroup. The problem that I'm having here in this situation is I found a Marauder to see, and this is not the target that I want to go against, because he has so much firepower, and yeah, he would have burst me down so easily. Good thing is that I'm in a spot where I can use my mobility again, and I was walking back and forth all the time to splash all the incoming damage, and yeah, to have the Marauder target somebody else. So I broke line of sight, the Marauder to see, had to target somebody else, and then I could go in again. And yeah, we got the kill on him as well. We are at 11 kills at the moment and only 1 kill on our side. So only 1 enemy left. We got a Timberwolf here, which is heavily damaged already. We shoot him and we bring him down as well. So that was a good example of how to apply pressure in the first phase of the game and then continue keeping it up and making it to the end game by just killing the enemy and overwhelming them one by one. 631 damage in this game, no killing blows, 9 assists, 2 kill most damage dealt though, and 2 components destroyed. And I think I did my job, again, playing the aggressive support here. Anyway, that was your daily dose for today. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a rating or subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me, go down below to the description. There is a link to my Patreon page. There you can support me, get some nice rewards and bonus material out of that, and I hope to see you on the battlefield, everybody. Goodbye.